London might qualify as the world's most recognizable city. It is rich in history and has long served as the royal family's residence. Visitors adore the city's contemporary ambience, but they are also enchanted by its old-world charm, which can only be experienced when you are there in person. Naturally, if you're planning a vacation to this wonderful city, for business or pleasure, you shouldn't skip these must-see London attractions because if you do, you'll undoubtedly return home with a trunk full of regrets. Here is a list of all the top London attractions that you must visit while visiting London. Look at this. Don't forget to include some of the wonderful sights on this list of things to visit in London in your travel bucket list. London Eye. Stunning 360-degree panoramas of London are available at lastminute.com. The tallest cantilevered observation wheel in the world is the London Eye. The unique engineering feat has evolved into a symbol of the modern capital and a well-known architectural icon. On a clear day, you can view up to 40 kilometers, 25 miles, from the London Eye, and from its astounding height of 135 meters, 443 feet, you can see some of the city's most well-known sights, including as Big Ben, the Houses of Parliament, and Buckingham Palace. The London Eye is the ideal way to reconnect with and see the lovely city of London. It includes 32 pods, each of which represents one of London's 32 boroughs. The London Eye is situated on the Thames River's south bank. Waterloo is the closest station, however Charing Cross, Westminster, and Embankment are also accessible by foot. Numerous bus lines have stops close to the London Eye. Warner Bros. Studio Tour London, The Making of Harry Potter. Explore the Harry Potter movie series backstage secrets, step onto real sets, and learn the mysteries of the stunning visual effects. Before boarding the original Hogwarts Express at platform 934 and exploring Diagon Alley, see the famous Hogwarts Great Hall and the Forbidden Forest. The Studio Tour, which is located at the studios where all 8 of the movies were made, highlights the British creativity, artistry, and ability that went into turning the impossibly impossible into a reality on screen. Through the eyes of the filmmakers who created the Harry Potter film series, visitors will be able to relive the magic. Buckingham Palace is one of the few working royal palaces remaining in the world today. The 19 staterooms, which make up the center of the palace, are open to visitors during the summer, on specific occasions from November through December, and during Easter. The royal collection's greatest masterpieces, including works by Rembrandt, Rubens, and Canaletto, are shown in these majestic halls. Despite being a part of the Buckingham Palace grounds, the Royal Mews and the Queen's Gallery both have their own visitor entrances and can be viewed independently. Both locations are accessible throughout the majority of the year, even while the palace is closed. Try to schedule your visit to Buckingham Palace so that you may observe Changing the Guard, a well-liked free event that starts at 10:45 a.m. and lasts for around 45 minutes before the ceremonial handover at 11 a.m. To get a decent view, be sure to be there early. In the heart of London's city of Westminster, you can find Buckingham Palace. Tower of London. At London's famed castle, the Tower of London, where you can experience nearly 1,000 years of its history as a powerful fortification, royal residence, and notorious prison, learn fascinating tales and view iconic sights. The crown jewels are made up of 100 items and 23,000 precious stones. In 2023, a magnificent new display featuring the crown jewels will debut. At this UNESCO World Heritage Site in London, you may discover macabre tales in the Bloody Tower, get to know the yeoman warders, stroll amid plants and flowers in the moat this summer, and much more. Be astounded by the White Tower, which was primarily constructed to fend off attackers but today displays magnificent suits of armor and engaging, family-friendly activities. The Bloody Tower has a much more eerie past. Explore violent tales in this notorious former prison, or visit Lower Wakefield Tower to find out more about the tower's use as a torture facility. Explore the tower's past as a royal zoo by viewing the Royal Beasts exhibition and sculptures. You can also check out the tower's mint display to learn where the majority of the nation's coins were produced for more than 500 years. Without meeting the Tower of London's famed inhabitants, no trip there is complete. Take a tour with the yeoman warders, commonly referred to as beefeaters, and look for the ravens. According to mythology, if these watchful birds ever left the Tower of London, the king would be overthrown. In the heart of London, on Tower Hill, is the Tower of London. Madame Tussauds, London. One of the top locations to visit in London is Madame Tussauds, London, which features lifelike wax statues and interactive exhibits that bring your favorite actors and celebrities to life. Enjoy a red carpet walk with your favorite icons, such as Benedict Cumberbatch, Johnny Depp, and Her Majesty, the Queen, or visit your favorite movie locations in a zone specifically created for Star Wars TM. Madame Tussauds in Marylebone is a fantastic location to see life-size wax figures of well-known artists and celebrities. From Isaac Einstein to Benedict Cumberbatch, Queen Elizabeth to Donald Trump, Miley Cyrus to the Hulk, wax figures of nearly every major celebrity from around the world can be found here. These icons of sports, movies, modeling, and cultural significance can also be seen. In reality, Madame Tussauds, London is among the top locations in London for a photo opportunity with famous people. Big Ben, a legendary monument. The Big Ben is undoubtedly an iconic structure and the first thing that springs to mind when you think of London. The BBC Radio Times signal can be found on this 97-meter tower, which also houses a massive clock. Let's just leave it at that. It is one of the best places on earth to be. This is one of London's top locations. St. Paul's Cathedral, the biggest and most well-known church in London, was erected on top of a Roman temple after the original one was destroyed in a fire. The 365-foot dome of St. Paul and its twin Baroque towers are now considered to be the pinnacle of English architecture. St. James Park, the Royal Park. Without its royal parks, one of which being St. James Park, London wouldn't be the same. It's up to you whether you want to wander or lose yourself in this garden's famous flower bed's exquisite beauty. Since pelicans have lived in St. James area for 400 years, it is unquestionably worthwhile to pay a visit. The area is also surrounded by numerous significant landmarks. Notting Hill is a location you would most definitely not want to skip while visiting England. An area of England that is affluent and upper class is well known for being multicultural and cosmopolitan. While exploring the area, you will come across lovely pastel residences with pastel antique vehicles outside of them. Please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more travel guide and tips.